Since 1980, MTH Electric Trains has built a reputation first in high-quality tin plate train reproductions, as a tin toy reproduction manufacturer, and as a standard and O-gauge subcontractor. Today, MTH is an industry leader in scale-proportioned O-gauge motive and passenger equipment. So sit back and enjoy the next few minutes as you learn how detail and scale realism can be combined with quality components and state-of-the-art electronics to produce superior electric toy trains the whole family can enjoy for years. Each MTH engine is meticulously designed according to prototype and built to 1/4 scale dimensions. They are constructed for years of maintenance-free operation with unsurpassed pulling power. Our diesel engines, for example, contain 2 durable can motors for strong, smooth operation that allows a typical MTH diesel to pull freight consists as long as 100 cars. Each motor is mounted to a die-cast truck block containing metal gears. Its balanced flywheel allows the engine to coast without derailing the trailing consist. Every MTH engine contains very realistic lighting effects for prototypical operation. See how the engine's directionally controlled head and backup lights turn on and off when the locomotive travels in forward or reverse. In addition to directional headlights, all MTH engines contain electronic circuitry, which provides constant illumination. Every MTH engine can be purchased with our state-of-the-art Proto-sound digital sound and train control system for unprecedented toy train operation. The sounds are so realistic that you'll swear you were standing next to the real thing. Like our steam engines, our diesel version of Proto-sounds contains actual diesel recordings, as well as optional sounds like radio transmissions between engineers and dispatchers. Proto-sound's revolutionary train control system features options that bring remote control operation to the O-gauge market in a way never thought possible. No longer do you need to carefully line up your coupler over a restricted uncoupling track section. Now you can uncouple your train anywhere on your layout without any wires or buttons. And with an added touch of realism, Proto-sound reproduces actual uncoupling sounds and lets you uncouple on the fly. Including the latest in high-tech features won't make our products appealing if they are only limited to a few road names. That's why at MTH we pride ourselves on making a wide variety of colorful paint schemes for our line of diesel engines. And because it's so easy to double and triple head our engines, every diesel comes with at least 2 different cab numbers for added realism. What really sets MTH engines apart from other products is our state-of-the-art electronics. After paying careful attention to market research and customer input, we enlisted the help of a development team from QSI, the model train market's electronics leader, to develop Proto-sounds. And now, thanks to your many requests, we are making Proto-sounds available separately for installation into virtually any standard O or S gauge train. So let's take a closer look at some of the simple and easy-to-use features found in Proto-sound electronics. The backbone of the Proto-sound electronic system is the electronic Proto-reverse unit, the very same reverse unit found in most Weaver Gold Edition engines and some Williams and Lionel engines. Look for the QSI logo on the reverse unit relays to see if your engine is already equipped. With 6 different models available for virtually any DC or AC motored engine, they make a perfect replacement for those buzzing old E-units. If your engine doesn't have a QSI or Proto-reverse unit, installation is simple and takes just a few minutes. Proto-reverse units, advanced circuitry, and a patented 3-second reset to neutral allows you to double and triple head your engines, regardless of brand, for increased pulling power and more realism. Proto-reverse units operate like any normal E-unit with forward, neutral, and reverse states. But Proto-reverse units will quickly reset to neutral 3 seconds after power has been turned off. This ensures that your engines will be back in sync with one another quickly and without any need for bulky wire harnesses. And by ignoring dirty track and minor power interruptions, a Proto-reverse unit won't let your engine drop into neutral, like less sophisticated electronic reverse units and E-units. Comparing a Proto-reverse unit equipped with MTH F3 with an E-unit equipped Lionel F3 clearly demonstrates the value of these new reverse units. The dimming of the MTH F3 headlight indicates that power is being interrupted from the tape on the track. Nevertheless, the engine continues on without dropping into neutral like the F3. Proto-reverse units do much more than control the engine's direction. They also act as an interface for our Proto-Loco digital locomotive sound systems to give you a high-quality 16-bit digital sound effects and various remote-controlled functions. Available in 3 different versions, each with more operating features than the other, Proto-Loco sound systems create an operating environment unlike anything you have ever experienced. When an engine is upgraded with Proto-Loco, virtually complete control of the engine can be mastered from the transformer. It's truly hands-off operating. As our operator demonstrates, locking your engine into forward is simple even when it's across the layout. With just a quick blow of the horn, your engine can be locked into forward, neutral, or reverse. You may have noticed that Proto-Loco never turns off when you move the throttle to the off position. In fact, all of the Proto-Loco upgrade modules do turn off, but only after about 15 seconds without power. This is possible thanks to Proto-sound's self-recharging backup power supply. It is one of the features that truly distinguishes Proto-sounds from other systems, and it makes model railroading more like the real thing. After all, when was the last time you heard a rumbling diesel go dead quiet when the engineer shifted from forward to neutral to reverse? The incredible computing power stored in the small Proto-Loco circuit allows the operator to program his engine to do numerous functions. Over 24 features are available in the top-of-the-line Proto-Loco Proto-Deluxe module, and many hundreds more are planned for the future. Up next, a review of just a few of the many exciting programmable options included in the Proto-sound systems. Suppose you find that the chuffing volume of your steam engine is loud enough to keep the kids awake. Rather than fumble with a volume knob on the tender or engine, you can lower the chuffing volume remotely from the transformer on either the Proto Plus or Proto Deluxe modules. In this example, we have selected the no chuffing volume setting for our engine, and though the chuffing is silent, the whistle and bell still function whenever our operator presses the whistle button. Perhaps the most advanced feature of Proto-sounds is the ability to individually control different locomotives. For example, by giving several Proto Deluxe equipped engines ID numbers, the operator can actually control each engine independent of one another through his transformer. No block signals or modification of any kind to the layout is required. Suppose you wanted to couple up 3 Proto Deluxe equipped GP9 engines to a long line of freight cars. By giving each engine a unique ID, You can bring them out one at a time from the switchyard and couple them up to the consist. Even though there is power throughout the entire switchyard, Proto-Loco's microprocessor will only allow an engine to function if it has been told to by the operator. Once all three GP9s are coupled together, they must all be turned on so that they can operate together. Since each contains a different ID, our operator simply turns power off for 3 seconds and then on again to enter reset. Leaving the power on, our operator holds the whistle button on to signal all three engines to fire up their compressors. They can now be operated as one triple unit consist. When designing Proto-Loco, it was imperative that the system mimic prototype operating procedures. One such feature, found on both the Proto Plus and Proto Deluxe modules, is the ability to program the system so that the engine starts in reverse instead of forward. This allows an operator to run multiple headed engine consists tail to tail instead of nose to tail. Thanks to Proto-Loco, you too can run your engine in this fashion without ever having to touch your locomotive. The most important consideration of Proto-sound during its design phase was to avoid the obsolescence so many electronic products face within a few years of their release. To do this, it was important that Proto-sound's hardware components allow for software upgrades in the future. As you can see, removal of the old chip and insertion of the new chip takes very little time and can be done with a simple chip puller. With hundreds of upgrades on the drawing board, today's version of Proto-sound can grow with tomorrow's software. Like the Proto-Loco systems, Proto-layout environmental sounds allow you to further enhance your railroad by allowing you to strategically locate real-life sounds throughout your layout for even more realism. These easy-to-install systems complete the effects necessary to make your layout just like real life. They can be hidden behind or in structures, powered from batteries or track power. And like Proto-Loco, additional chips can be purchased and installed so that the unit never becomes obsolete. It truly makes for more railroading fun and unprecedented realism. MTH Proto-sound Electronics offers the model railroader unlimited options for making his or her layout a truly original and realistic trip into the imagination. With 3 different choices of Proto-Loco sound systems and 6 different versions of Proto-reverse units, various Proto-layout systems, and hundreds of upgrades in the future. You'll have no problem choosing which system is right for you and your engines. Whichever system you choose, virtually any engine built since the turn of the century, as well as any layout, can enjoy realistic, foolproof, and simple operation. We hope you have enjoyed this brief visit to the world of MTH Trains and Proto-sound Electronics. Locomotives and sound systems are available from your local dealer today. Take advantage of the state-of-the-art designs and move your railroad into the 21st century today.